The Chicago Common Council meeting will now come to order on Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. Would you please rise for the pledge of allegiance? Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing. We're going to have a moment of silence. The man, she has Camilla. She was a 36-year employee at the East Chicago Police Department. Thank you. What would be the roll call, please?
First District Councilwoman Monica Gonzalez.
Here.
Third District Councilman Terrence Hill.
Here.
Fourth District Councilwoman Stacy Winfield.
Present.
Fifth District Councilman Robert Garcia.
Present.
Sixth District Councilwoman Gilda Orange. Councilman at Large Dwayne Rancifer.
Present.
Councilwoman at Large Vanessa Hernandez Orange.
Present.
Councilman at Large Kent Monroe.
Present.
Council President Lenny Francisci.
Present. I believe first thing on the agenda is a public hearing. Can I have the ordinance, please?
Ordinance 26-0001, sponsor Mayor Anthony Copeland. Additional appropriations ordinance, East Chicago Sanitary Fund number 2223 for various landscaping and maintenance contractual services.
Do we have someone to speak on this?
Jalen Robinson, Director of Public Works. So this is for our annual additional appropriation for our grass, landscape and lawn maintenance throughout the city for the summer.
Councilman Garcia.
Can you mention that amount of yes? Yes, the total is for 1.4 million.
Is there any other questions? Is there anyone from the public that is for or against ordinance 26-0001? Just to close the public portion, let's move on to the regular meeting. Can I have a motion for the minutes on Wednesday, March 11th, 2026? Second. Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilman Monroe. Have any questions on the motion? Clerk Medina, roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia.
Yes.
Orange.
Yes.
Rancifer.
Yes.
Hernandez Orange.
Yes.
Monroe.
Yes.
Francisci.
Yes. Is there any communications from the mayor?
I have none.
Any communications from department heads?
We have accounts payable warrants. 030926 CC, 031226 CC, 031326 CC, 031926 CC, 032526 LA, and 032526 CC.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Ransford, seconded by Councilman Monroe to accept the accounts payable warrants. Have any questions on the motion? Clerk Medina, roll call.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia,
No.
Orange, Rancifer.
Yeah.
Hernandez Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Franceschi.
Yes.
We have payroll warrant bi-weekly 031326. Payroll warrant miscellaneous 031326.
So moved. Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Hill, seconded by Councilman Garcia to accept the payroll warrants. Have any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia,
Yes.
Orange,
Yes.
Francis,
Yes.
Hernandez, Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Franceschi.
Yes. Do I have any committee reports? Moving on, do we have any board reports? Councilwoman Winfield.
Yeah. Marina, would you come up to the phone? The planning commission approved the plan for Lucky Rose Quick Run Gas Station, northwest corner of Michigan Avenue and Guthrie Street, which was contacted, they spoke with Robert Garcia, district, RC Development, new construction duplexes from 4029 to 4037 Parish Avenue, which will be new duplexes coming to Washington Square, so that you know that's where that's at. They have the Parish Avenue, but right now, eventually it's gonna go over to the Grand, yes. And if you know what you speak on that?
Yeah, so, the gasoline station is going on Michigan and, pretty much Michigan Guthrie, that corner right by the gas station, by the fire station. Property was sold by the city, recently, about a month ago. And, they are looking to build there in the next approximately month and a half. They did go through the planning commission, they've gone through tech review to get, approvals. And it is moving forward, to be done, hopefully completed by next year. And then the duplexes that are happening at Washington Square are technically 8 units that will be purchasable. So they are duplexes, but they will be, kind of like a condominium where you would sever a portion of the property, and that would be home ownership. So the duplexes will be owned by, a homeowner. And there are 8 units that will be going from, there will be two duplexes, which are 4 units on Parish and 4 units on Grand. And that's actually starting construction this year and hopefully to be finalized by the beginning of next year.
Thank you.
Rob?
Any other board reports? Moving on, do we have any ordinances on first reading?
We have 3 ordinances on first reading. First ordinance 26-0004, sponsor Mayor Anthony Copeland. Appropriations ordinance, state grants fund number 2402, Marquette Greenway Trial Grant.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Gonzalez. The ordinance 26-0004 on first reading. Any questions on the motion? Councilman Garcia.
Anybody here to speak on this? Hey, yes.
Could you state your name first, please?
Nick Casco with SEH. I am only here for the Market Greenway Trail. That's the only purchase order that I know of. My boss, Satya, is not here. So I'm here just to.
So you don't know what inspections over there.
The one that is for Market Greenway Trail, that's
Yeah.
for inspection. Or for the project itself.
There's, I've got 3 here. One is 211,000. Same. 211,000.
That would be the inspection for Market Greenway.
What do you mean inspection?
We are not designers for it. First group is the designers. We are doing the inspection for it, and that requires an inspector out there. Since that's not the one who's doing it, We were hired. We didn't start for a job to make sure everything goes good with the project and make sure that the contractor is following everything that PennDOT wants because PennDOT has their specifications. And if I catch anything that isn't being put in correctly, I tell them no. And then also, if PennDOT doesn't want to pay for it, they don't pay for it. If you guys don't want to pay for it, you guys don't pay.
Is this something that grant requires?
Yes,
Councilwoman Hernandez Orange.
Is this the last, part of the project? Because this has been going on for, what, 3-4 years?
no, this portion has been going on for, I want to say around 8 to 10 years.
Okay,
So I don't think this is the last portion of this trail. I know this one connects the bridge all the way to by Roxana, which I believe it's a trail that goes down to Kosciuszko Park and then it goes to White Oak and then it ends there. So I don't know when the next phase is going to start.
and if, I think it's Hammond was supposed to do their part, so we're done with ours, but Hammond has not, so if
Yeah.
we have to wait until Hammond actually finishes their portion. in
That's
order
if they finish it. I don't know if Hammond's ever going to do it or finish it. When they're going to finish it, that I'm not privy to.
And then I know this is also, mostly grant funded, because I know in nursing, we hear about this all the time, they're giving us more money to complete this project.
Yeah.
And we're just doing our portion of improving and seeing what we're actually, using this grant money for, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sir, let's get the names, and maybe the company you represent.
SEH. Sure.
Roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia.
Yes.
Orange,
Yes.
Ransford,
Yes.
Hernandez Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Francisco.
Yes.
Next ordinance up first reading ordinance 26-0005. Sponsor Mayor Anthony Copeland. An ordinance establishing the receipt and expenditure of the East Chicago Police Department jail processing fee.
So move, Mr. President.
Second. Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilman Monroe to hear ordinance 26-0005 on first reading. Have any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia. Garcia,
Yes.
Orange, Ransford,
Yes.
Hernandez Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Francisco.
Yes.
Next ordinance on first reading, ordinance 26-0006, sponsor Mayor Anthony Copeland. Appropriations ordinance, appropriating funds to Health Department Fund number 2556, Public Health Services.
So move, Mr. President.
Second.
First and second. Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilman Hill to hear ordinance 26-0006 on second reading. Have any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia,
Yes.
Orange,
Yes.
Ransford,
Yes.
Hernandez Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Francisco.
Yes. Councilwoman Gonzalez.
Yes, I'd like to, suspend the rules for ordinance 26-0006 and you're on third and final reading.
Motion was made by Councilwoman Gonzalez, seconded by Councilman Monroe. Suspend the rules on ordinance 26-0006 and hear it on third reading. Any questions? Roll call, please. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Clerk, Councilwoman.
Good evening. I did. I wanted you all to see,
Name and rank, please.
I'm sorry. Diana Garcia Burns, Director of the East Tribal Health Department. Before you, you have our HFI budget for 2025. In 2024, Mr. Gomez and I presented this HFI funding that comes directly to the city. It's not a grant. Because of what was happening in public health, the federal government and the state allotted us money. This is the second phase of HFI, $614,994.31. We had to do a revision of our budget, which we sent to the state again, and they approved it, our spending. So that's what you have for.
Point of order. So is it not a grant or is it a
No,
grant?
it's not a grant.
Then I need to clarify with the executive before you pass it all the way through. It might need a public hearing.
Yes, I'd like to rescind my motion to hear it on third reading, but I do have a question. It's an establishing a fund, so I guess that's where I need clarification why we need a public hearing for it.
It's appropriating funds
To
that weren't originally appropriated. So unfortunately, that's the way it's written and that's the way it reads. So if it's just establishing a fund, which it's not, that's not what it's called. It's called appropriating, or it's appropriating funds to the Public Health Services Fund.
Got it.
So that fund number came from the state when we got it in 2024, 2556. The number that.
I think because of the way it's written and how it's written and was presented to our council, that's why we have to wait for the third.
That's fine.
So you simply rescind your motion.
Yes, I rescind my motion. So it stands on first and second. reading.
Word.
I'll get it clarified for our next meeting.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Any words on second reading?
We have one ordinance on second reading. Ordinance 26-0003, sponsor Mayor Anthony Copeland. An ordinance establishing a rental inspection and certification program, defining minimum habitability standards, establishing inspection authority, fees, penalties, and creating a city inspection fund.
So moved. Do I have a second? Ordinance fails. Attorney Jones, could you elaborate on the failed ordinance, please?
The motion was brought up, it was not seconded. That means the council does not take the item up at all. There's no discussion and no vote. It simply reflects that there's not enough support to consider this at this time. That doesn't mean that it can't come up in some form later, but the council's chosen not to support it at this time.
Quiet, please, we're still running a meeting. Clerk Medina, any orders on third reading?
We have two ordinances on third reading. Ordinance 26-0001. Sponsor Mayor Anthony Cope. Additional appropriations ordinance, East Chicago Sanitary Fund number 2223 for various landscaping and maintenance contractual services.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Hill, seconded by Councilwoman Gonzalez. To ordinance 26-0001 on third reading. Any questions on the motion? Councilman Gonzalez?
Yeah, I just want to state, I'm not voting for this. Reason I'm not voting for this, it is over $1 million. I think this is something that are.
Yeah.
I'm voting no on this because this is something that's over $1 million, and this is something that we get our youth to do in the summer. The summer program, so I'll vote no on this.
Councilman Hill,
First of all, we don't have something. I think our youth do this without some programs. That is perfect. I'm voting for it.
Councilwoman Gonzalez,
Unfortunately, during the summertime, I know in my district and everybody else's district, we have abandoned homes, abandoned lots that need mowing, they need service, and this is the fund that establishes that so that we can call on the street department and let them know, and, they already have a list of what's, to be done, so I don't want to take away from that fund.
Clerk Medina, roll call please.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Winfield.
Yes.
Garcia.
No.
Orange. Ratchet.
Yes.
Hernandez on.
Yes.
Monroe.
Yes.
Francisco.
Yes.
Next ordinance on third reading is ordinance 26-0002, sponsor Mayor Anthony Copeland. An ordinance to establish fees associated with animal control and health inspection services provided by the East Chicago Health Department.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Winfield. To hear ordinance 26-0002 on third reading. Any questions on the motion? Councilwoman Orange?
Yes, we have 9.
I know one time you guys had to take them all out.
Yeah, that's when we're doing renovations.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we have 9.
9.
9.
They're on the website. Oh,
Trying to get them to other rescues, training and behavioral. So a lot of our rescues will help us. And, pay for, we have 9 still there.
Councilman Hill?
Yes, Ms. Burns. Sorry. What would it take to increase that area so we can accommodate more dogs?
A new building. Yes. We need a new building.
Okay.
Because we only have actually 14 kennels. And then I have purchased some standalone, cages, but that's not included. So we have an area of, we call it isolation. There's 3 in there, but if we have a sick dog, we'll put the isolation. That, but we have 14 free kennels.
You brought it up to the administration, your concerns. Thank you.
Thank you. Need a roll call, please?
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Hill. Yes. Winfield.
yes.
Garcia.
Yes.
Orange. Ratchford.
Yes.
Hernandez on.
Yes.
Monroe.
Yes.
Siski.
Yes. We have any resolution?
We have one resolution. Resolution 26-0005, sponsored Mayor Anthony Copeland. Resolution of the Common Council of the City of East Chicago permit the acceptance of grant funding by the East Chicago Engineering Department.
Second. Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilman Hill. To hear resolution 26-0005. Any questions on the motion? Councilman Garcia?
Anybody here to speak on it? Terry Jones, is this for the accepting the funds for the Market Green Line?
This is just accepting the grant funds. You don't need to do anything with this other than pass it, quite frankly.
Thank you. Clerk Medina, roll call please.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Winfield.
Yes.
Garcia.
Yes.
Orange.
Yes.
Ratchford.
Yes.
Hernandez on.
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Franceschi.
Yes. Moving on, do we have any old business? Councilman Hill?
Yes. I had the clerk's office send a certified letter to Howard School on the 51st. However, they did not respond, so I sent a message to the CFO today. He did respond. So I'll be working on the open meeting, she wants to close meeting, but we can't do that, so you're gonna have to come before us, like we did before, to explain some of the situation, and questions that we have in that particular.
Any other old business? Councilman Garcia?
Yes, Councilman Monroe, you could update us on how well the EC Central basketball team doing.
Yes. Want to congratulate the kids for the basketball year and also the fans, and we got a great response. So our East Chicago supported from sectionals to regionals to semi-state. We'd like to give everybody a round of applause. Thank you.
President Bailey won sectional 3 years in a row, from regionals 2 years. Great, great feat.
We'll be back. Councilwoman Hernandez Orange?
Of course, we'll be back. Tell you that every year. So first and foremost, I also have to give a huge shout out to the East Chicago boys basketball team and to all its ride or die Cardinal fans. As always, we all show up, and I appreciate that, and I know those children appreciate that. Thank you to my colleagues who help support, give them some goodies on the way down. It's always good to see that. And I also say welcome to all our new Cardinal fans, and your support also means a lot. And the more we continue to have, we plan to be down there for the next 3 years. So thanks. With that, I know this is new business, but I also want to tell you guys about the educational part of East Chicago Central High School. We officially, 24-25 school year, have reached a graduation rate of 90.06% graduated this year. So that is old business, and thanks to A. Brown for his leadership. But that also makes us not be on the state watch list anymore. So kudos to the school city of East Chicago. Also, in regards to ordinance 26003, I want us to remind my colleagues, we've heard on the outside what people want and don't want, and what it looks like and what it should not look like. We've heard about the fees being huge. We've heard about the other side of residents wanting to make sure that we all are making East Chicago great. We, colleagues, are the legislative body. We are the ones that could say 0 fees to initial, $40 of a charge. We could do that. My suggestion is that we have another committee meeting with our attorney. She could guide us through the process of making sure we get what we want on there. Because at the same time that we have people who are in support or who are not in support of having an ordinance like this, there's also other people who are in support. So let's find the happy medium of what we can do. As a legislative body, that is our job. If the mayor vetoes it, that's fine. But we as a legislative body are protecting everyone.
Any other new business?
Right, business.
Yes, I'm sorry, new business, yes.
Yeah, just wanted to say that I agree with you, Ms. Orange. I know Chicago's in the process of doing that, something like that, or what the mayor's doing over there is that he's getting together with the council, with the homeowner and the property owner. So you can hear their portion of what's going on, but it's gotta be, if we do something like that, it's gotta be all inclusive with everybody that's here also.
Councilman Gonzalez?
Okay, I just wanted to announce that
Excuse me, we still have. Thank you.
that there's a new organization, that I just attended a meeting yesterday. It's called Indiana First District Latino Caucus. We have 2 representatives here, our vice president and our secretary. And they're gonna be handing out information if anybody wants to join. It's I guess we used to have them before, but we need people, to join. So the whole purpose is to understand voting, to vote all the time, not just during presidential elections, to vote during city elections, county elections, all the time, and we need to, they need to hear our voices. So if you need any information, they will have that information after the meeting.
Councilman Ransford.
I just want to commend the community for stepping up and making sure that your voices is heard. This is a great example of how voices can change and impact legislation and not just allow certain people to make decisions that's going to impact the entire community, but making sure that whenever we're not satisfied with something, whenever we have concerns, make sure we always point, and direct our questions to our governing body, to everybody up here, as well as administration, and hold us accountable, because we were elected by the people, and it's important that we always hold ourselves accountable as well. So I definitely appreciate and commend everyone for showing up. I heard everyone, inboxes, phone calls, text messages, and, me personally, I wasn't going to allow, something like this to be done without getting the community involved. So I just wanted to thank everyone for showing up.
Any other new business? Councilwoman Hernandez.
We have upcoming events for the city of East Chicago. March 28th is the Easter Extravaganza, held at Washington Park. And you don't have to sign up, you can show up, so bring your kiddos. April 11th is our 4th annual autism walk, sponsored by myself, School City of East Chicago, the City of East Chicago, and the Park Department. Those are signups, first come, first serve on t-shirts, but we are celebrating our families who have autism. Also, I just want, and he left, but I wanted to give recognition to the Public Works Department. I received a phone call from NERC today that the City of East Chicago Public Works Department is going to be honored by NERC as the Green Fleet of the Year Award. And this is the recognition that highlights, Jalen. I just wanted to recognize you and Jalen Johnson for the Green Fleet of the Year Award. Recognition highlights commitment in transitioning our fleet from diesel and other gas to electrical powered vehicles. One of the individuals who contacted me about this award stated that it was a breath of fresh air to talk to individuals who like to see where we're going to go. The fact of the matter is that we're trying to find ways to keep East Chicago clean. Everyone had access to this grant funding, and not everyone, as in the neighboring cities, ended up taking advantage of these dollars. City of East Chicago made sure to do that with public work vehicles, as well as I think some of the police vehicles are transitioning to that eventually.
Eventually, yeah. So it's electric and or CNG, so compressed natural gas. So it's just lesser emissions into the air. So our department, our fleet is moving towards light duty to the electric vehicles, and then heavy dutier garbage trucks, class 6, 7, 8 vehicles. We're diving into CNG.
Well, thank you for being innovative and putting us on the map today.
Great job, man. Moving on to public discussion. Please keep your comments in 3 minutes, refraining from abusive language to the audience, council members, and community. First one up is Mr. Ben Ruiz. You have 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much, council, for having me here today. Ordinance 26-0003 was an important factor for my presence here today. I am one of the community members here. I have been a longtime resident of East Chicago, just a little over 25 years. And I actually had a statement written out, and I know that this isn't over. It may come back up. So I'd still like to move forward and go ahead and read my statement.
I strongly urge you all to reject any ordinance on the proposed rental inspection and certification ordinance in its entirety. This measure is not only bad public policy, it is a clear and unconstitutional violation of the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution. The Fourth Amendment guarantees the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated. The U.S. Supreme Court settled this issue more than 50 years ago in Camara versus Municipal Court, 387 U.S. 523, 1967. Administrative or code enforcement searches of private homes, even for health and safety reasons, are presumptively unreasonable unless the government first obtains a warrant based on the probable cause or the occupant voluntarily consents. Ordinance 26-0003 attempts to bypass the constitutional safeguard by conditioning a landlord's legal right to rent property on the city's ability to conduct warrantless forced inspections of private dwelling units. This is exactly the kind of coercive government intrusion the Fourth Amendment forbids. Requiring a rental license only after the city has invaded the home without a warrant turns a privilege, the license in itself, into an unconstitutional condition. Landlords who refuse a search face fines, license denials, or shutdown. This is not voluntary consent, it is coercion. Courts across the country have struck down or severely limited similar rental inspection schemes when they cross this line. East Chicago should not invite the inevitable federal lawsuit that would follow during any passage of this ordinance. A lawsuit that city taxpayers, not the sponsors, will ultimately pay for. Beyond the constitutional defect, the ordinance will drive up costs of rental property. Operating
30 seconds.
will be passed directly to working families in the form of higher rents or reduced maintenance. Discourage responsible landlords from staying or investing in Chicago, shrinking the supply of decent housing. Create a new expensive city bureaucracy at a time when budgets are already strained. Safety and accountability are important, but they cannot be achieved by trampling the Bill of Rights. Thank you. Next, we have Mr. Daniel Rosa. Go.
Hello, I'll just, obviously you guys know, so it's all good, but again, I think it'll come back up, so I just wanted to say a quick thing, so. The rental inspection and certification ordinance misses the mark. If City Hall is serious about safe, decent housing, it needs to invest in real enforcement, more officers, better trained and better paid, not just more paperwork. As a bold moves progressive candidate here in EC, I stand with tenants who deserve safe homes and with good landlords who already follow the rules. And both groups know that a thinly staffed, underpaid inspection force can't hold bad actors accountable. When you want the best of the best in the job, you don't cut corners. You hire more inspectors, pay them enough to take the work seriously and back them up. East Chicago belongs to working families. I will oppose this ordinance as an empty symbol and fight instead for a fully staffed professional code enforcement team that answers to the people and not a high price out of town contractor. And that's all I gotta say.
Next is Mr. Wolfio Austin.
As you know,
Can we have your address, sir, please?
40224. As you know, the cost of everything is through the roof. Can't control that. Me as a private landlord, this ordinance, it seems I'm out of work. The tenants don't pay rent, I'm out. My mortgage has gone up $600 a month in 3 years, which is ludicrous. So any cost to me as a private landlord would just decimate me. But I'm glad it got turned down, but like they said, it may come back up. There should be more reform, more input, and possibly the next administration should handle it, the next mayor.
Thank you for that. Next, we have Mr. Juan Roddy.
Good evening, everyone. Juan Andrade,
lifelong resident of East Chicago, not a landlord. My brother is, he's not here today. The only point I wanted to make regarding the proposed ordinance, first of all, I want to say thank you to the council for not seconding the proposed ordinance on that. Second of all, in terms of the city of East Chicago statement from Mayor Anthony Copeland, I read his statement, but I think there are fees and IDs having to be shown and this and that. That's not in the statement. All of that should be in there because that's important for the landlords. And unless there were a lot of complaints coming in regarding landlords inactivity, I could maybe see about where this ordinance is coming from. But there are not a lot of complaints that are taking place regarding absentee landlords or this and that. I see no reason for this. It would be an under burden and trying to pass an ordinance on a problem that's non-existent. So again, thank you to the city council for not seconding this motion, especially when we have city elections next year. Thank you.
Any other public expression, have a motion to adjourn? Second. Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilman Hill. Roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Hill, yes. Winfield,
Yeah.
Garcia, yes. Warren,
Yes.
Matt,
Yeah.
Van Zorn,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Francis.
Yeah, good night.
All right, all right.
Okay.